Hi guys, and welcome to today's video. So today's video is going to be my declutter video. It's not going to be a massive declutter video because I do not receive PR at this time. As of right now, I'm a very tiny channel and I do this for fun. I have a really big passion for just, makeup, and I love creating looks on my face. It's very therapeutic for me. You can see a lot of my looks on Instagram. So you're not going to see a massive declutter here. I do collect makeup. I don't try to pan my palettes. I just use it until I feel like I can pass it on or it's gone bad. I haven't had makeup gone bad on me yet. I don't pay attention to the 9, 12, 24 month expiration date. I just look at it, smell it, and if it seems like it's okay, I use it, and it's worked for me so far. I'm 37 years old. I've made it so far through life. Let's go ahead and get into the video. So this drawer has gotten a little messy. We are just gonna sit here and I'm just gonna pull stuff out and tell you if I'm gonna keep it. This is limited edition, so I already know that they have a new one coming out for the holidays. So they come out with variations of this palette every holiday season. This is Hourglass, and this is the Ambient Light Edit palette. I am not getting rid of this palette. This is one of my favorite palettes. I use all this for work, and it is probably my most used palette. I'm already, like, this here doesn't have that dome shape anymore like the other ones do. This is probably my favorite setting powder, so this is not going anywhere. So this is my Too Faced Natural Face palette. So I might not wear eyeshadow every day, but I pretty much wear blushes, bronze, and highlight almost on a daily basis. Like, that is just my go-to fresh face, and I do use a lot of these. So I do prefer palettes over singles, so those might be what go, but I love this palette and it's not going anywhere. Next up is this Ofra single. Again, beautiful. This is in format. I have two. This one I got in an Ipsy bag, and then I went out and bought one at Ulta. Anyways, that one's not going. Here are some bronzers. I just got these during Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty. I think it was last for like spring. Yeah, these aren't going, but I want to go ahead and show you what I have. So these are the Too Faced bronzers, and this is in Chocolate Matte. This is gorgeous. This is in Sunny Bunny. Another really stunning one. And then this one is in Gold Soleil. This one I use more when I want that summer glow. Those are all staying. You're gonna hear that a lot, guys. I'm telling you, this is like a collections video. So here are some mini Tarte, and these are all staying. I love the Tarte blushes. This is Traveled. This is a really pretty, like, peachy color. And Harmony, this is like a light peachy nude color. And then Majesty, this is like a brighter poppy peach color. These are really nice for summer. And then this is Flare. This is more of a rosy shade, and there is a little bit of like shimmer to this one. This is probably my most used Tarte one. I won't look at it because, again, I'm light-handed, but this is more of a brown shade, and I love this. This is Feisty. Actually, no, the next shade might be my most used one. This is Party. Yes, this is a really pretty rosy nude shade, and this is one of my favorites. I love this shade. I prefer minis because I'm not going to go through a whole one. Here we have some singles, and I am probably going to get rid of a lot of these. So these are Essence blushes, and these are really affordable. I just don't reach for them because I have so many other ones that I love. But this is the color Satin Love. It's so pretty, and the formula is super creamy. This is just a really pretty nude shade. And then this one is Satin Coral, another beautiful shade. And this one's a little bit more on the pink side. I don't know. I mean, they're so inexpensive, but I don't use these because I have so much other stuff that I use. You know what? I'm going to declutter them. If I really want these, they're only like $2. So I'm going to give these away to family. All right. Next up is this Romance Rose Powder Blush. And I am going to let this go only because I have a 3-pan that I reach for. This is a very light shade on me, I found. Like, it's right here and you can barely see it. So on mine, even though I tend to get heavy-handed with blush, but I'm gonna go ahead and let go of this one as well. And then next up is this Revolution True Matte. Ooh, this is another nice one. I mean, these, I will say drugstore, you can get so many pretty blushes on drugstore. It's that shade right there. This is really, really pretty. I think I'm gonna hang on to this one. I do like the size of this more than these because I can fit a really fluffy brush in this one. And then this Laura Geller one, I got in a BoxyCharm before I canceled it, and I do wanna play with this one. So I'm not ready to give this one up yet. This is like, wanna say like more of a, yeah, like more of that, of a peachy. These all look the same. I mean, they all look similar. But again, I just like these bigger size singles. And then I have this Milani bronzer, which I am keeping. This is a very nice bronzer when you want like a very glowy look. So I am going to be keeping this one. But I am going to let go of this one. So this one is just a glow bake bronzer. And it's in the color Glow. And then this one's a little bit more orange. It's new though. So this one I'm gonna let go of. This is the Milani Baked Bronzer in Soleil. So I'm gonna go ahead and it's brand new. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this and set this aside. This note one is really, really pigmented. I got this in a BoxyCharm and I wanted to keep it because it's very orange shade. Like, it's very deep. And I feel like I don't have this. It's more like an orange kind of shade. You know what? This is probably going to be too dark for me, to be quite honest. So I'm gonna let go of both of these actually. This is the Milani Luminoso. I fell into the hype with this one. Jaclyn Hill like started this whole thing with this is like the most gorgeous blush in the world. I don't care for this blush and I keep hanging on to it. I don't know why. So I'm going to let this one go, as well as this Note blush. All right, this is new to my collection, so I'm not going to let go of this, but this is the Take Home the Bronze in Oliver. That's my dog's name. So I am not going to let go of this bronzer because it's more of a cool tone. So this is really nice for contour, as well as just like a light dust of color. So I am keeping this. And I just recently picked these up because these are some shades that I had in a palette that I love, that palette no longer exists, and I've been using that palette so much. So some of these shades I already own. This is the Becca blush in Songbird, so this is not going anywhere. Let me just close this because it wants to focus in there. So, and then this is Wild Honey. This is more of a nude. Oh God, these blushes are amazing. This camera wants to focus on everything but my makeup. And this is Flower Child. So I'm not getting rid of any of these because again, they're newer. I picked these up like half off one of the 21 Days of Beauty, and yeah, these are really, really nice. So you guys know I love minis if you watch my channel. This came in a set last year. Came with like 4 mini Becca highlighters. I am obsessed with these little UFO highlighters. I'm not getting rid of any of these. I have them in Vanilla Quartz, Prismatic Amethyst, and I use these lighter shades when I do like my Halloween looks. I use rose quartz a lot. And then Opal. Opal and Rose Quartz are probably my favorite. The other ones are a little light, but whenever I do like my Ice Queen or something that requires something light, I do dip into those. I also have the little mini Champagne Pop. So this is the Butter Bronzer. This is newer. So this I do use. I still like this formula. It's a very satin formula. It's like not too matte, but it's got like a nice like satin feel to it. So I did pick up this shade because the other one was too light for me, and deep bronzer is still a kind of a light shade. Like Physicians Formula needs to get with it, but I will be keeping this Butter Bronzer. So this is newer to my collection. I wanted this when it came out and it sold out, and then they finally brought it back like 6 months ago or something, and I wanted to keep it. I I do feel like I'm gonna have to mix because these shades are probably, this one's probably too dark and then this one's probably too light, but I do want to give this one a shot because I haven't played with it yet. This is the e.l.f. Heart Defense. I feel like this is in collaboration with someone, but I'm not sure who, and it doesn't say it now. So, and this is in Coffee and Cream. That's another reason why I like it. I mean, I know that's stupid, but all right. I love this. Is one of probably my favorite bronzers because it's just a nice light cool tone bronzer, and I can build this up and it just does not give me an orange cast that sometimes I see in some of my videos. But yeah, this is a really nice bronzer and I'm not getting rid of this. This is Bare Minerals Invisible Bronze. Some more singles. So we is it okay? Is it all right? Yeah, so we have this Hourglass and Mood Exposure. I am not getting rid of this one. This is a little baby mini and I just love it. It's really nice for travel. And then I have this Lorac Mini Baked Bronzer Tantalizer. I'm not getting rid of this. This is a really nice, it's like a darker, yeah, shade. Very pretty bronzer for the summer. So I got these last holiday. This was like a mini milk set and these are brand new and I never use them. And it comes with like a lip and cheek and a highlighter, and I'm probably just gonna separate these out because they're brand new and like pop them into like little stockings for my cousins, honestly, because I'm hanging on to these and I wanted to do like a video on milk and I never got around to it, so that's what I'm probably gonna do with these. So I am going to be passing these on. This is the Wet n Wild Hummingbird Hype. I am gonna hang on to this because I do like this. This is one of the 3 from the Flights of Fancy. Let's go ahead and swatch it here. It's like a really pretty blush topper. I am going to keep this one. So moving on to this Pacifica. I got this in either a BoxyCharm or Ipsy bag. I believe it was an Ipsy bag, and I don't know if you can tell. Again, I use a light hand, but I really use this a lot, and this is a really pretty blush, but I haven't picked it up in a while. The formula on this is very powdery, but you pretty much get a seamless blush whenever you use this. Like a lot of blushes kind of look harsh on me because I have a heavy hand, but this is like, you can't do that with this blush. This blush is so powdery and dusty that yes, it leaves a mess, but you get like a flawless flush of color on your cheeks. I'm gonna continue to hang on to this one because I'm gonna put this in my everyday drawer because I haven't been showing this love, and this is a really great blush. This is ColourPop Luster Dust and Hit Rewind. This is just a little too like pink for me. It's just, it needs to go on someone with a deeper skin tone. It's just too deep for me. So I am going to be letting go of this, and this is pretty new, but I just didn't like the way this looked on my cheeks. I forgot another blush, another baby blush. This is the NARS Orgasm. I got this when I became Rouge last year. Can you believe it? This is what I got, this little baby blush. So yeah, so this is the NARS Orgasm Mini, and I don't understand what the hype is with this blush, but I'm gonna keep it. It is more of like a high shine blush. It's this one right here. I just don't know what the big deal is with this blush. This was like a cult favorite, and it's seriously like not that serious. This is in collaboration with Becky G. This is a ColourPop loose highlighter in Cheese Mint, and I'm definitely keeping this. This highlighter is so wet and so stunning. Oh my goodness. Can you see that? It's so wet on the cheeks. Gorgeous. This is the Fenty Beauty bronzer in Shady Biz. This is actually new to my collection. I haven't had a chance to play with this, but I think it's gonna be a very pretty light shade for me, so I still have to play with this one. I think I'm gonna separate this and put it in my everyday drawer. Okay, this is the Persona highlighter in Zuma, and I'm not letting go of this highlighter either. This highlighter is gorgeous. I did receive it broken, so they didn't have anymore, so Ulta did refund my money, but it kind of looks a lot, whoa, those look a lot alike, but I don't care. I'm keeping this one. This is like a champagne color, gorgeous. Some more singles. This is the Farsali. I don't know if it's Farsali or Farsali. This is that jelly, and this is nice for like my shoulders, and it's a very wet highlighter. It's not the easiest to use, but it is very pretty. So I got this when they had it on sale for like $17. I would not pay full price for this, but for $17 it is a very pretty highlight. And this isn't like a mini, this is like the legit, like this is the size of it. The Anastasia Amrezy highlighter. This is a cult favorite, but for a good reason. This is a gorgeous highlighter. I am not getting rid of this one. This one's a little bit more yellow gold. These two are a little bit more on like the champagne, and this is more of a like a yellow, light yellow gold. So definitely keeping this one. Definitely keeping my dose of colors Fuego. This one is the Shiz. This is more of like your deeper gold, and this is gorgeous. Like I've already put a dent in this one. I mean, look at that. Oh, but do you see how this one's lighter and this one's just a little bit more gold, and then these are just more champagne. These two I will say look a lot alike. Persona Zuma, and this is ColourPop. So the Persona Zuma I got during 21 Days of Beauty, and this one's pricier. So if you want a dupe for the Persona Zuma, I don't know if this Becky G one is still available, but if it is, I would pick up the Becky G and Cheeseman, because those two look a lot alike. All right, let's get some fresh swatches up in here. Now we have some Ofra. I'm not getting rid of Ofra. Ofra has one of my favorite highlight formulas. If you want high, intense highlight, the Ofra ones are the ones to go for. If you want a softer, more blend out highlight, I would say go for Becca. And then if you want more of high shine, then I would say Persona. The Anastasia one is pretty bright, dose of colors. But if you want to look wet, you want to look like you've been dancing out on the dance floor, or you just want to look like sex, the Ofra highlighters are the ones for you. This is Ofra Blissful, and this is more of like a rosé, like a rosy shade. This does come off a little dark on me, but I don't care. I mix because it's just so gorgeous. This is Rodeo Drive. This is more of a champagne color, so you can see those together. Oh my god. And then I got this one. I got all of these half off during Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty, so they always have these on sale. This is the Nikki Tutorials one, and this one is kind of dark. I use this for like my inner corner, or I mix them. So this one is in Glow Goals, and it's a little lighter, I will say, than Blissful. So this one's in Glow Goals, and we have Glazed Donut, which is a little bit lighter, and then we have Space Baby. Oh goodness, this is a really pretty inner corner highlight. These are the Ofra highlighters. I'm not getting rid of any of those. Then the Luminizer. This is another great highlighter if you do not want like just a high intense shine. You just want a very beautiful subtle glow. These are very nice. These are my work highlighters, to be quite honest. They're still so good. So I like that it's in this palette and it's not that big one, because I take turns using, you know. We'll go ahead and swatch these last two. I will say this is to me more of like a blush topper, like when you want, it's not really like a highlighter. And then this is a really pretty like inner corner one. This is my Anastasia contour kit. I'm not getting rid of this one. I don't use them all, but I really love these shades down here. I do use everything. I just mix it. This is a little too orange for me, but I love these two brown shades here. So I am keeping this one, as well as my Lorac Pro. And again, all of these I got half off during like the 21 days. So definitely keeping this one. And then this one's my favorite contour palette. This palette is great for travel. It's just my favorite. I like this 3-pan. It's the best and probably my most used item. This one I might actually hit pan on one day. So definitely keeping those. Those are my only contour. I'm not getting rid of any of these. So we're gonna go through these really quick. I love all of these. So we're gonna start with the Natasha Denona Bloom, and I'm not getting rid of this. This is a gorgeous, stunning palette. I didn't buy it because of this dark shade, and it ended up being beautiful. The highlights, not anything too crazy. It's just a really pretty, like, subtle highlight. Beautiful, beautiful palette. As well as this tan. This tan is gorgeous. Not getting rid of this. This is more of a champagne. It is a little bit more on a powdery side, I will say. Her highlights are not like super creamy, but they're really nice and they blend out beautifully, and it just looks really nice for work. So yeah, so I'm not getting rid of these two. This was like limited edition. This is the NARS Exposed palette. I'm gonna keep it because it's newer, but the formula is really weird, and I think I just have to get through this first layer. I mean, the colors are really pretty, but yeah, so I'm gonna keep, I am keeping this, but I don't know if I'll survive the next declutter. And then these Jouer blushes are great. I have Coquette Blush Duo. This is more of like a cool pinks. This is the Rose Gold. This one's probably my favorite. This has like a pretty satin and then a little bit more of a sparkly one. And then this is the Adore Blush Duo. I really like this one, but this shade's just a little too light for me. I mix them, but again, I just love the packaging, and I prefer like palettes because I like to mix. I like to create my own color each time I create, so I do prefer palettes. And then this was the Becca one that I was telling you. This one has Songbird in it, and Songbird's one of my favorite blushes. And then it also has Wisteria and Snapdragon. It's like the perfect palette. It has a rosy, dusty color, a more bronzy, like orangey color, and then a pop of pink. It's just perfect for traveling. This one they had after the holidays, like slashed half off, and I got it for like $17 at Ulta. And I will probably never declutter this. I love this palette. All right, some palettes I am decluttering. I am going to go ahead and declutter these. So this is probably my favorite one. This is the Nude. Actually, no, it's not this one. This is the Nude. These are BH Cosmetics, and these are great for like kits, and they perform really well, but I just don't reach for these anymore, so there's no sense in keeping them. But this is the BH Cosmetics. This is the Nude. I think it's this one. This is the Glamour. Yes. These four here I used a lot. This is really pretty, and it's got these pops of colors in it. So this is the Glamour. This is the Classic. This one's really, really pretty. And again, the formula is great. I just don't reach for these anymore. So, and then this one is the Professional. And this one's really pretty. It's got this really pretty orange in here. And it's just got these really bright, fun summer colors. So yeah, so I am going to be decluttering these palettes. All right, and then we got some like highlight. Not going to be decluttering my Anastasia Aurora. I love using this highlighter. These are really great because they're just a hint of color. I adore this highlight palette. It's just purple. It's like a lilac. It's more like a peachy orange, like an icy blue, and then this green I wear out. I like this because you think it looks like the Amrezy Gold, and then when it's got the slightest green tint to it. So definitely not getting rid of this one. This one, I love this highlighter. So I am going to be keeping this Milani blush because I let go of my single. Again, I do enjoy Milani blushes. I just don't care for their eyeshadow. So I am going to be keeping this one. This one is the Floral Fantasy. Very pretty. I like to mix a lot of these shades and again, just create my own blush. So I'm going to be keeping this, but I'm going to be decluttering this. I did not enjoy this. So this is the Luminoso Glow, and they got me. Milani used this marketing ploy. They know Luminoso was a hit, so they did this palette, and I think I would have enjoyed it more if it wasn't for the pans, but I don't reach for it for this reason. It's a pain in the ass to get into any of these shades, and I refuse. I refuse to try and make this work. That's just stupid. So this is leaving my collection. We have the In Nude Endo by ColourPop, and I'm gonna keep this one because I just love this formula. I need to pull this out though and put it in my everyday. These are like creamy. It's like the Super Shock. So I am going to keep those. So I forgot some more singles in my everyday drawer. This is probably one of my favorite highlighters. This is the Fenty Beauty and Hustler Baby, and this is just the most prettiest. I'll show you here. Oh, look at that. Do you see that? So pretty. So I'm definitely keeping that. That's in a mini. I already have a backup of that one. And then I have these. So I'm gonna let go of these. These are this is in Wisp and this is in Spoon. And the only reason why I'm letting go of these is because I'm keeping that palette, so there's no sense in keeping these. Oh, but they're so creamy, guys. Oh, so pretty. Oh, I don't need to have all these. Well, let me see. Hold on. Maybe I'll let go of the palette because these are like really high shine. Do I have? Let's see. I don't know. I kind of like the way the single ones feel more. No, I'm keeping this one. I'm not ready to let go of these yet. I'm just not. I like the wet formulas, so I'm not letting go of these. These are just too pretty. So, and then this one's like my favorite. This is of the Super Shock. This one is Fire. It's just this really pretty. It's more orange. So you have Wisp. It's more of a pink, and then Spoon is like a very light pink, whereas this is more of like a champagne pink. And then you have Fire back here. I don't know if you can see it, but it's a more bronzy color. So definitely keeping those. The next up is this Becca Asprey palette. I'm not getting rid of this one. I just love the Becca formula. And this has highlighters, blush, and bronzers. So I am keeping this. I have taken this one time with me traveling just because it had everything I needed in one. So I am not going to get rid of this. And then just, can we appreciate the packaging? It's so pretty. Oh, I almost forgot one. This is Luna by Luna highlighter in Calypso. This highlighter is really, really gorgeous. I got this in an Ipsy bag, and this, I love purple highlighters. It's got like a lilac shift to it. It's absolutely gorgeous. Definitely keeping that one. Forgot this one. This is the ColourPop Build Your Own palette, and this has Kathleen Lights blushes, and it's on this side here. And we have this orange shade, which is So Retrograde. Then we have Lunar Has It in this corner here. Then we have this really pretty Dusty Rose, which is I Need Space. And then this beautiful My Sun and Stars, this beautiful pink shade here. And then this Tulip to Quit shade here, and then this like bronzer in Private Party. So these are singles. I did just get this. I have it in my everyday drawer, which is why I had to pull it out. I will not be getting rid of this. I absolutely love this palette. This is the ColourPop Create Your Own palette, and these are blushes. Okay, so this is what it looks like now. So yeah, this has a lot more space now. Like, this is more roomier. And then I'm decluttering 17 items, and these are blush palettes. So these are like big. So I'm pretty happy with that. Like, this is good. This feels good. So that will do it for this video. I hope you liked it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you like me and haven't already subscribed to my channel, I would really appreciate it if you click that subscribe button and that notification bell so you know when I upload. And until next time, guys, bye.